Welcome back to Razmafzar channel. My name is Manucher Mushtaq Khorasani. Today I'm going to show you different arrows equipped with bronze arrowheads. Actually 5 different types. These bronze arrowheads are replicas of arrowheads which were used in Luristan in ancient Iran, also which is in southwest Iran. Also similar types were used in Marlik in the north in Amlash. We have excavated arrowheads, bronze arrowheads or also iron heads by the late Mr. Izzatullahi Negahban. And also similar arrowheads could be found in Central Asia, which were part of a Achaemenid period at that time. Regarding bronze arrowheads, there are different types. I'm going to show them to you. Most of them but one are mounted on the shafts and the fletchings made by arrow forge. So I'm going to show one of them. This is a very typical one. You see it has a triangular shaped bronze arrowhead, and which has also a central, let's say, a midrib for strengthening it. Bronze is, in contrast to what many people think, is a good material for making blades or arrowheads. It's really splendid. Of course, later on it was replaced by iron and later on by steel, obviously. But in no way should bronze weapons, bronze arrowheads or daggers or swords be underestimated. We have done also cutting tests efficiently with bronze blades, which we will make different videos and show to you later. So do not underestimate bronze. And this one, you see, it has also barbed shoulder. You see, if I come here, this one is the similar one. I'm going to make pictures of them, and then you can take a look at them later on in pictures, so close. And it has also barbed shoulder, but you know the level of how pointed the barbs are differ, of course. In the same way, you see it is also a triangular shaped bronze arrowhead with a central rib and barbed shoulders. You see, this one is elongated, and this one also has a central midrib made of bronze, and you can see similar examples even up to the Achaemenid period, from ancient Iran, Luristan and Marlik up to the Achaemenid period. And this one is one of my favorites, and this is tri-lobed. You can see a lot of these type of bronze arrowheads, and also iron sometimes, which were excavated in Persepolis and also from Achaemenid period, which are tri-lobed. Now the question is, why do they have barbed shoulder? Of course, if you hit an enemy and then they try to pull this out, it causes more injury or severe injuries. And this one, when it enters the body of a human being or a game, because it turns, it also causes severe injuries. Similar examples, which was important back then, of course. Similar examples you can see in my book, Arms and Armor from Iran, the Bronze Age to the End of the Qajar period, which depicts different excavated arrowheads from Iran, from ancient Iran. And I'm going to show this also next to these arrowheads, so you can take a look at them. Now we're going to have, I'm going to shoot with them, so to see how it feels. One thing which is important to note is in ancient Iran there is no evidence that they used thumb ring and they used thumb draw. I talked to Beat Dwyer from Australia. You know Beat is one of the best historical archery experts in the world. We have worked together on different articles. I translated many archery manuscripts, up to now 8, and we together annotated them and published them together. Beat also annotated and also edited many almost, not almost, my archery parts in all my books. And he's a top expert in historical archery, as you know. And Beach told me that during ancient Iran, as I mentioned, there is no evidence that they used the thumb draw. They should have used a three-finger draw, the so-called Mediterranean draw. Now the question is, did they put it on the right side like we do in the thumb draw? If I have, for example, let me see, my bow here, in thumb draw, as you know, I put it here and then I draw it. Now, for example, let's see just as an example what I'm going to do here. Then I did this way, so this one was a thumb draw, and which is on this side. Now it's not clear, according to B, if when they used the three-finger draw, if they used it and they put it like the Mediterranean draw in Europe do it on the left side, or maybe similar to thumb draw. When they used Mediterranean draw, they used it this side. So it provides us with three varieties. I'm going to use two, and on the left side, the right side, using three-finger draw, Mediterranean draw, and also I'm going to use the thumb draw just to see how these arrowheads behave. So, thank you very much. So here you see 4 different types of arrows equipped with bronze arrowheads. These arrows are all fletched and made by Arrowforge. Here you can see one of them with a small triangular shaped arrowhead made of bronze. The shaft is made of wood. If we take a closer look at it, you see here is a really nice bronze arrowhead with a midrib, and it has a tang. The tang goes into the arrow shaft. Here from the book Arms and Armor from Iran, you can see similar examples from Luristan. Look at the number 2 from top, which looks similar. The first one, I'm going to use the small bronze arrowhead, and I'm going to use the Mediterranean draw with the three-finger draw and shoot it on the right side. Okay, the second one, I'm going to use it also the three-finger draw, and this time I'm going to use it on the left side of the bow. This will be then easier to control with this type of draw, of course. Now the last one with the thumb draw, I'm going to use a thumb draw. Here you see arrow made, the arrow shaft and fletching are made by Arrowforge, and the bronze arrowhead is tri-lobed. What does that mean? Here we can take a look, closer look in a close-up of the arrowhead, and you can see that it has 3 veins, and when you shoot it, then it turns around, and you see the arrow from the other side, just other way around. And once this arrowhead enters the body of a game or the body of an opponent, it can of course cause severe damage to the opponent. Here we can take a look at the arrowhead from the other side. Look at the tang of the arrowhead, and also you can clearly see the tri-lobes, and also you can again look at the arrowhead from the other angle, and it's a very well made one. Here you can see similar examples from Achaemenid period made of bronze in the book Arms and Armor from Iran. Okay, now I'm going to shoot the tri-lobed one arrowhead, and I'm going to put it on the right side and use 3-finger. See how this one feels to me, and also on the target. Now I'm going to shoot with the tri-lobed 3-finger, so-called Mediterranean draw, but this time on the left side of the bow. And now I'm going to shoot it with a thumb draw, with a thumb ring, using the thumb ring and the thumb draw. Here, take a look at the bronze arrowhead with the midrib. It is a longer blade, elongated as we call it, and similar blades you can see from Luristan in Iran, bronze heads. As you can see on this page of the book Arms and Armor from Iran, look at the example just to the bottom, the second one to the bottom is a similar blade, arrowhead made of bronze from Luristan in Iran. Now I'm using the elongated one on 3-finger draw on the left side of the bow. Now I'm using the elongated type with the thumb draw. Here I show you again different types of bronze arrowheads. You see 5 types which are used here. And then here you can see different types of bronze arrowheads from Luristan or from Marlik in northern part of Iran. The Marlik types are all excavated by Dr. Negahban. And here you can see different types again, and many of the types you can see in the book Arms and Armor from Iran, the Bronze Age to the end of the Qajar period. Regarding Persian archery techniques, you can see also Persian archery and swordsmanship, which is my last published book. Thank you very much.